I want to share some things today that I wish I had known before going to college. Things that no one had told me. Things that I wish I could have seen in a YouTube video before going to college because I would have approached college completely differently had I known what I know now. I graduated college in 2016, so it's been quite a while since I was in college, but I think having time away from college is what gives me this information that I want to share, because now in hindsight's 2020. In hindsight, I now see what it is that I should have been doing that I wasn't doing, and what I was doing that I shouldn't have been doing. So, one of the things is grades. The grades literally do not matter. They don't matter. As long as you're staying within a decent GPA, as long as you're staying in a place that's okay, and it's absolutely relative to what you're doing. So if you have a scholarship and you have to stay at a certain GPA, 100% do that. If you want to get into grad school and you know you need a certain GPA for grad school, then make sure you get that. But there are things in college that are so much more important than grades. And had I known this, I would have absolutely approached college differently. And I regret that I didn't have the chance to do this. And that's networking. I was so concerned with grades. I was so concerned with doing well on every single assignment, on every single exam, in every single class, that I did not make a lot of friends. I did not do a lot of networking. And what I've realized about the world is that more often than not, you get a job 5 years out of college, 10 years, 15, 20 years out of college because of the network you have, not because of the grade you got on some chemistry exam. Yeah, you have to pass, you have to do well enough to keep your scholarship to go to grad school, all of those things. Obviously, it matters in that context. But if all of your time and energy while you're in college is going towards grades, then I think that you're just spending your energy and your time wastefully, because there are other things you can be working on that can be just as beneficial to you in life, or even more, really depending on what you're going for as well. And one of the other things is that colleges are so expensive these days. They're so expensive, and you do not have to go to the best college and take on a ton of debt. What I hear about the job market right now is that a lot of jobs aren't even requiring college, because there are a lot of things where you can get certificates, where you can prove that you have the knowledge, you can teach yourself, you can learn things on YouTube. The primary source of income that I have is from doing photography, and I did not go to college for photography. I have no formal education in photography at all, and that's basically what makes me all of my money these days. I have a degree in music. I really do not make any money off of that degree. I taught music lessons for a while, but other than that, really didn't help me. So if you're choosing colleges, definitely make a choice based on the finances. It's nice to be able to just choose to go wherever you want to go based off of location, based off of the food, based off of the things to do in the town surrounding the college. But just remember that you're going to have that debt with you for potentially a long time, depending on what you're going to school for, depending on what the salary is going to be when you get out of school. Really think about that. Think about what people do when they graduate with the degree that you have. I really didn't think about that. I just went for music because I wanted to go for music. Did not really think it through well enough, And now in hindsight, I don't regret going for music. I wish that at the same time I had also maybe had a double major in something else that would have had an immediate ability to get jobs after college, whether it would have been, I don't even know, nursing, teaching something. I don't know what I would have even done. But I think making sure that you can actually get a job out of college is really important these days, especially because you have to pay back those loans. But hindsight's 2020, and I wish I knew these things sooner. And going back, if I could do one thing differently, it might not have been doing a double major, it might not have been changing my major, but it definitely would have been networking, because your network is your net worth, as they say. So if you're in college, if you're worried about your grades, keep your grades up. Chances are, if you're worried about your grades, you're probably already the type of person who's getting good grades. Because in my experience, the people who don't get good grades, usually they don't care about getting good grades. I mean, obviously, there's the circumstances in which something happens in your family, or you get sick. That's a different situation. The other thing that I learned too is that if you're a high achieving person, if you're a person who like I said really cares about grades, chances are you might be overestimating what's expected of you. Because when I went to college, I was I was spending all my time doing the work. I was spending all my time doing the assignments. And then I went on later in life to teach at a college. And then when I saw the type of work that people hand in, I realized that the bar was actually a lot lower than I realized it was. And if you're getting all A's, maybe ask yourself, like, could I do a little less and still get an A? Because why do that extra work when you could be using that time to be working on your health? Again, something I didn't do in college. Work on your health. Go to the gym that they have. Take the free fitness classes that they have. Chances are your college has those kinds of things, and it's going to be really it's going to be easier when you're in college to do it than when you get out of college. Like, take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of yourself. Do not kill yourself on grades. Don't do it. Don't party all day either, but do not kill yourself on grades at the expense of your health and at the expense of networking. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. I would love to see you again. If you're in college and this has helped you at all, please write in the comments below, because that would just make my day to see that. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next video.